Hello there everyone, and welcome to another edition of Lydia's Crafty Corner with me, Lydia, in my little crafty corner. So today we are going to be using the very pretty Craft a Flower Buttercup, but buttercups don't have to be yellow, do they? So I am going to start with a piece of cardstock. So this has some double-sided adhesive on the behind. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to colour this using some ink sprays. So I have the Frosty Pink, also the Puffy Heart and the Coral Berry ink sprays from Altenew. Now these do have mica in them, so give them a little bit of a shake and they're going to give us a really sparkly finish. So I'm kind of doing a gradient effect with the colours going darker to one edge, so we can use this to cut out our dies later on. So once I'm happy with the amount of colour that's on my little piece of cardstock, I'm just going to move this over to the side to dry. Now we're also going to have some leaves, so again I have another piece of cardstock and this does have the double-sided adhesive on the behind. And again I'm just going to give that gradient effect again. So I have the Mountain Mist, the Frayed Leaf and also the Forest Glades colours for this one. Again, a little bit of a gradient so we can add a really cool effect to our leaves. Again, I'm just going to leave this to dry. So once they are dry, you can see that we have these very pretty pieces of gradient cardstock with kind of a little bit of a splatter effect on them. I am just going to trim these in half so I can then use these through my mini blossom machine because they just need to be under 3 inches. But if you have a bigger die cutting machine, you don't need to do that. So I'm just going to use the guide that's in the bottom of the Craft a Flower Buttercup to kind of cut the right images from the right shades. So for this base image here, it's going to be out of the darker piece. So I'm just going to place that over onto the darker area of my cardstock. This one I'm just going to place on to the mid shade. I'm just using the other die, which is the same size, just to make sure that I can fit another one in that darker shade later on. So I'm just going to remove that one. And then I can then run that through my machine. So it is really handy to have the guide to the side so you can make sure that you're getting the right kind of image from the right colour. So I'm just going to keep going with this until I've cut all of my little flower pieces. And I did manage to get 3 layers for 3 flowers from these 2 pieces of little cardstock that we do have here. So with the lightest layer, I will cut that out of the lightest piece. And again, that little extra petal that we have there will be from the lightest piece too. So once I've done that, I've cut both of these pieces and I do have enough for 3 flowers on there. Once I've done that, I can then use that green piece that we have to cut out some leaves and the little flower centers too. So I have some little green centers to the flowers. Now I'm just going to use the guide that we do have on the little die set just to make sure that I'm layering these up in the right combination. Now these are really easy to layer up. They all kind of just fit right on top of each other, just lining up that outside edge for the second layer on the base one. Now I'm going to move on to the 3rd layer. This one's a little bit more delicate and I am removing the little inside pieces using a pin just before I place it down because it's more tricky to get that inside piece out when you stick it down than before when you stick it down. So we have these 2 little extra pieces on this layer here and I'm just going to pop them into place using the guide to help me out, but they are really easy to get in there. Just as long as you kind of line up the edge pieces, everything else kind of just fits into place really, really quickly and easily. I do love the gradient effect on these flowers that we have with those ink sprays that the ink spray cardstock that we've just created. And it just looks so pretty and it's also shimmery too because of that mica that's in there. So when it catches the light, it will shimmer and shine. So all I need to do now is pop the little extra petal on the front. Again, I'm just popping these on, and with that double-sided adhesive, it's really easy because we've kind of made just stickers with these little elements. Pop in the little flower centers, and here are the flowers complete. I just love these. You can do them in yellow if you want, but you can change the look up if you just change the color. I'm just going to take a panel. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's just navy cardstock. Just to add a little bit of extra interest, I'm just going to add some pure white ink spray onto there with a little bit of splatter. I can then go ahead and play around with how I want my images to look. So I've just placed the flowers down. I haven't removed the backing off the adhesive just yet, but I am then going to place my leaves into position. So I'm just kind of moving the flowers around just to make sure that I get all these leaves nicely tucked in. Now for this first flower up here, I am just going to remove the backing off there and pop that down nice and flat. But then these other two, I did want them to kind of stick up a little bit. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the backing and I'm going to take away that stick. To do that, I'm just using a little bit of talc or baby powder, whichever you would like to use. Just popping that on, then rubbing it into the stickiness, and then it's going to get rid of that stick completely. Once I've done that, I can then add some foam tape behind and then adhere them as I would normally. Just a little bit extra leaf just down here just to fill in that space. And then on the die set, we also have this thank you sentiment, which is very cool. And we also have the shadow for it as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around 2 pieces. I have some vellum and some gold cardstock here. And I'm then going to add that vellum and the gold cardstock again to a piece of double-sided adhesive. I'm just going to trim around that because I don't want to waste any of this precious double-sided adhesive, and then I'm going to just die cut those elements again using my little mini blossom, using a little bit of tape just to keep them in place when they do go through. It is handy to use the metal shim for this because that thank you sentiment is very detailed, and that extra pressure from the metal shim will work perfectly. Once cut, I can then remove the little pieces. Now this piece quite handily stayed in the die, so I'm really happy about that. The backing has come off, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to remove those inside pieces so it's still nicely attached in the die. We do have that double-sided adhesive on there. I can then place that into position on the shadow piece of this die that we have here, and I'm just going to pop a pin through the hole where they are, and then kind of adhere it, really give it a good squeeze to make sure that it's nicely adhered to the backing piece. And then when I remove this, it is perfectly positioned on that shadow piece, which was really cool. So I can then play around with where I want this sentiment, and I decided just to go in the corner over here. So I'm popping that into place. All I need to do then is add this panel onto a card base. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm just using some glue tape to add that on, lining that up around the edges, and here is the card complete. I really do hope that you like the card and that you've enjoyed the video as well. If you do create a card that was inspired by this, it'd be great if you do share because we would really love to see. Again, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again really, really soon. Bye-bye. Hello there, crafty friend, Lydia here. Just popping in to say that you can get your daily dose of crafting tips, techniques, and tutorials just like this by subscribing to the Altenew YouTube channel. All you need to do is click on that little bell up there and you will never miss a video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.